Not much, no, not again. How are you? Good, B? Somebody told me that. Oh, it's just Hey, what's up, man? Got about 2:22 to go before we get to the lineups. So anytime you want to go, we'll go ahead and open it up and we'll send it back for the 2-minute break, hopefully for the introductions. Great plan, right? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Storm Dome on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University, where tonight the Hurricanes will take on the North Georgia Nighthawks after an exciting women's game where the Lady Hurricanes defeated North Georgia in overtime by a score of 54-52. Hello again, everyone. This is Rusty Tundy once again bringing you the play-by-play action tonight for the Hurricanes, as the Hurricanes take on the Nighthawks in a Peach Belt Conference game. Hurricanes come into tonight's contest with a 6-4 overall record and an 0-2 conference record in the Peach Belt. The Nighthawks are 9-1 overall and 2-0 in the Peach Belt Conference. Hurricanes looking to get on the winning side of the Peach Belt Conference record. They will play tonight here in the Storm Dome. If you are not here, you still have time to catch some great Division II college basketball, as the Hurricanes and Nighthawks will square off here in the Storm Dome. We will take our 2-minute break as the Hurricanes and Nighthawks starting lineups will be introduced. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports. All righty, let's do this. One down and one to go.
Here on campus of Georgia Southwestern State University, it's the nightcap men's Peach Belt Conference basketball action featuring.
All right, that will be great. Because sometimes Keith is quick on the draw and sometimes he is not. It happens. That's what I heard. Oh man, how much rain did y'all get at the station? Man, I tell you what, I woke up this morning and I heard it raining, and it was raining hard. And by the time I went out to get in my truck to go to work this morning, my whole backyard was just about underwater. It sure did. And when I got home, there was no water in any of my yard. So that'll tell you how bad we need it and how quick it soaked in. Let's do that. You come up with the best ideas. No, not me. All right. That's fine. That'll be great. That'll work. Should work out just right. And if there's any left at the very end, we'll just let it play through, and then we'll start from there. All righty. All right. This ought to be a good game. North Georgia's men's team is number 22 in Division II. So their men's team is better this year than it usually is. For once. Hey, how about for once having a good game? Yeah, that'll work fine. One of these days I'm going to time this out just right. No, I'm not. Yeah. Yes, we are. All right, gotcha. Back here at the Storm Dome where the Hurricanes will be taking on the Nighthawks of North Georgia. The Nighthawks will be in their all blue uniforms trimmed out in white letters and white numbers. Hurricanes in their home gold, all gold tops and bottoms, trimmed out in white and navy gold. Here's tonight's starting lineups. First for North Georgia, it'll be Case Roach at guard. Frank Champion, a 6'7" sophomore from Lithonia, Georgia. At forward, Hunter Schindenhelm, a 6'5" junior from Pickerington, Ohio. Sutton Smith, a 5'11" sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia. And Greg Billups Jr., 6'5" sophomore from Freehold, New Jersey. For the Hurricanes, it'll be Devin Higgs, a 6'5" guard from Sewanee, Georgia. Also, Gerota Briscoe, a 6'8" forward from St. Petersburg, Florida. Jamari Dean, a 6'7" forward from Ellenwood, Georgia. Jordan Clark, a 6'3" guard from Sarasota, Florida. And Lars Nielsen, a 6'5" guard from Skane, Norway. Hurricanes will control the tip. It'll be Jordan Clark. Clark will hand it off to Gerota Briscoe. Briscoe gets it to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen's shot from the left elbow is no good. Rebound taken by Frank Champion. Champion's going to hand it off to Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm to Sutton Smith. Now to Case Roach. Roach over in the corner to Sutton Smith. Picked up there by Jordan Clark. Now gets it back to Frank Champion. Champion, little shot off the glass over Briscoe, up and good. And the Nighthawks are on the scoreboard, 2-0. Hurricanes now with the basketball. It'll be Devin Higgs who swings it over to Gerota Briscoe. Top of the key, going to be Dean. Hands it off to Jordan Clark. Over on the right wing to Devin Higgs. Down on the baseline, pulls up, shot, good. Devin Higgs with the first basket of the night for the Hurricanes. Ties the score at 2 apiece. North Georgia now with the basketball. Gives it to Champion. Billups inside to Case Roach. Roach gets the basket. Makes it 4-2. Jordan Clark over to Jamari Dean. Little lob pass. No good. Knocked away. Picked up there by Hunter Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm gets it to Roach. Roach down the lane. Up and good. Roach is going to get the foul. Foul's going to be on Devin Higgs. So Roach gets the basket. He'll get the chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. He'll get the free throw. Roach shooting 79% on the year from the line for North Georgia. Shot on the way, up, and good. Roach now with 5 of the 7 points for North Georgia. Full court pressure by the Nighthawks. Jordan Clark up court to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen now to Briscoe. Back to Nielsen. Thought about the three-pointer. Passes off to Jordan Clark. Now over to Devin Higgs on the right wing. Jamari Dean back out to Briscoe. Briscoe from the right elbow, no good. Rebound, Frank Champion. Champion on the run for North Georgia. Cut off there by Devin Higgs. Now down the lane on the left side. Knocked away by Jamari Dean off the leg of Frank Champion. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Nice play that time by Jamari Dean on the defensive end of the court. Hurricanes with the basketball. Full court pressure by North Georgia. Jordan Clark splits the defense, gets the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound by Jamari Dean, puts it back, no good. Frank Champion with the loose ball. Cross-court pass to Sutton Smith. Smith back to Shindenhelm. Shindenhelm from three, good. Shindenhelm with the three-pointer at the top of the key makes it 10-2. 17:39 to go here in the first half. Hurricanes now with the basketball. It's going to be Gerardo Briscoe. Briscoe hands it off to Jordan Clark. Clark gets it out to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen for three, good. Lars Nielsen for three makes it, well, they're going to call that a 2. 10-4 your score. Gregory Billups Jr. gets it out to Sutton Smith inside to Frank Champion. Champion's going to be double teamed, kicks it back out to Sutton Smith. Smith back inside to Frank Champion, guarded there by Briscoe. Briscoe, a little physicality under the basket. Briscoe's going to get called for the foul. So a little physical play under the basket between Gerardo Briscoe and Frank Champion. That may be a battle you want to keep your eye on all night long. Two big men going at it at the low post. Champion's first free throw is up and it's good. 11-4, North Georgia leads. Philip Burwell will check in for Jordan Clark. 16:59 to go here in the first half. Free throw by Champion is way off. Loose ball going to be picked up there by Jamari Dean. Hands it off to Philip Burwell. Burwell, 6'2" guard from Raleigh, North Carolina. Briscoe now with the basketball. Down the lane, little spin move, has it knocked away. And we're going to have a foul call. That foul is going to be on Case Roach. Nope. They're going to say Frank Champion. They gave number 5. I thought that was Roach guarding. So Briscoe will go to the line for two free throws. Briscoe shooting 31% from the free throw line, but hits his first free throw. Cuts the score to 11-5. Briscoe, 6'8" forward from St. Petersburg, Florida. Second free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound taken by Case Roach. He'll hand it off. A.J. White now with the basketball. Quickly to Scott Sutton. Sutton Smith over to A.J. Oh, I thought he walked. Pump fake. A.J. White with the three-pointer. 14-5 your score, so a quick 9-point lead by North Georgia. Burwell gets it to Jamari Dean here on the right wing. Spin move, power move to the basket. Has a shot knocked away by Frank Champion, but a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be on A.J. White. It'll be his first of the night. Second team foul here in the first half. We'll have Lady Hurricane head basketball coach Justin Payne on at halftime. Lady Hurricanes off a big overtime win over North Georgia. Free throw on the way by Jamari Dean is up and no good. Jared Adderton will check in for the Hurricanes. Dean with his second free throw coming up. On the way, it's good. So Jamari with 1 point on the night makes it 14-6. Full court pressure by the Hurricanes. Cross court pass goes to Sutton Smith. Up court to Frank Champion. Cross court pass to A.J. White. Little stutter step move in the corner. Going to get trapped. Gets it out. Turnover. Lars Nielsen quickly gets it to Burwell. Burwell, a little Euro step to the basket. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Philip Burwell. That'll be the first foul of the night on Philip Burwell. With that, we'll take our first media timeout. 15:55 to go here in the first half. North Georgia leads by a score of 14-6. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports.
No belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, and my defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's. At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand.
15:55 to go here in the first half. North Georgia leads by 8, 14-6. It'll be Adderton, Burwell, Higgs, Nielsen, and Dean for the Hurricanes. Champion, Bastiani, Smith, White, and Billups for North Georgia. It'll be North Georgia basketball underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass goes to Sutton Smith. He's picked up by Jared Adderton, full court. Smith cross midcourt, gets it to Champion. Champion hands off to A.J. White on the left wing. Goes around to Giancarlo Bastianini. Little backdoor pass to Bastianini, and it's good. A little give and go there from Sutton Smith to Bastianini. Quickly up court. Devin Higgs has his shot knocked away. Goes out of bounds. Frank Champion on the block there. Champion, a 6'7" sophomore from Lithonia, Georgia. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. 16-6 your score here early. 15:29 to go in the first half. Inbounds goes to Devin Higgs. Higgs gets it to Burwell. Burwell. Nighthawks 8 for 8 from the floor and three-point line. They're perfect tonight. Damari Dean off the glass, up and good. So Damari now with 3 points, cuts the lead 16-8. A.J. White, pass over to Champion. Champion's going to hand it off to Billups. Billups down the lane. Little backdoor pass to Champion. Little scoop reverse layup, misses. Quickly up court. Jared Adderton with the layup. And that makes it 16-10. Nice move to the basket by Jared Adderton that time. Bastioni from North Georgia gets it to Champion. Champion on the baseline. Guarded by Jamari Dean. Takes it to the hole, up and good. Frank Champion with a power move to the basket. Champion now with 5 points. North Georgia 6 for 7 in their first 7 shots. Jared Adderton at the free throw line, gets it out to Devin Higgs. Little head fake, moves to the lane. Pass goes to Jared Adderton, can't make it go. Gets it out to Lars Nielsen for 3. His three-pointer no good. Jamari Dean with the hustle rebound, loses a handle on it. Bodies on the floor everywhere, and we're going to have a jump ball call. There's an avalanche of bodies out in the paint out there. And that's going to be North Georgia basketball. Case Roach will re-enter the contest. He's a 6'5" sophomore from Travelers Rest, South Carolina. North Georgia basketball. That'll be Frank Champion. Gets it in to Hunter Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm up the right sideline, cut off there by Devin Higgs. Schindenhelm looks, can't find anybody. Now gets it to Bastianini. Bastianini over to Greg Billups Jr. Tries to get a little backdoor give and go to Bastianini, no good. Knocked away, picked up by Burwell. Burwell to Devin Higgs. Higgs is going to be cut off, and we're going to have a foul on Greg Billups Jr. That'll be his first of the night. So the Hurricanes will inbounds underneath their own basket. Philip Burwell will inbounds. 18-10, North Georgia leads here. 13:47 to go in the first half. Inbounds to Jarrett Adderton. Adderton, turnaround jump shot off the back of the rim. Rebound by Gerardo Briscoe. Briscoe back up. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Battles for the rebound, and now we're going to have a foul on the Hurricanes. That foul's going to be on Gerardo Briscoe. That'll be his second foul of the night. Third team foul for the Hurricanes here in the first half. 13:37 to go in the first half. Inbounds by Mikhail Bethea. Gets it over to A.J. White. White, a 5'10 freshman from Memphis, Tennessee. Crosses midcourt. Dribbles over on the right wing. Back out top of the key to the left elbow. That has got to be a travel. A whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Philip Burwell. I'm just going to have to disagree about that one. That looked like a travel to me. It'll be an inbound situation for North Georgia. Mikhail Bethea out to Sydenhelm. Sydenhelm gets it to A.J. White. Now to Bastinoni. Bastinoni gets it over to A.J. White. Pulls up from 18 feet. Misses everything. Rebound, Devin Higgs. Higgs on the run. Crosses midcourt. Up court to Reggie Rayner. Passes back out to Devin Higgs over to Burwell. Burwell pump fake down the lane. Throws one up off the rim. No good. Rebound, Bastianoni. Bastianoni hands off to Sydenhelm. Sydenhelm dribbles around the right side. Hands off to A.J. White out between the circles. Hands off to Bastianoni. He's going to get called for the walk. Actually, A.J. White ran into him and bumped into him and caused his foot to drag. Coach Dan Evans disagrees. I have a feeling that's not going to matter. So Reggie Rayner will inbounds to Philip Burwell. Burwell crosses midcourt. Gets it over here on the right wing to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen back out to Burwell. Burwell to Devin Higgs at the left elbow. Drives. Throws a one-hander off the glass, no good. Rebound Burwell. Burwell, cross-court pass to Devin Higgs. Higgs, head fake to the free throw line, back to Reggie Rayner. 13 on the shot clock, over to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Mikhail Bethea. Bethea hands off to Bastianoni. Bastianoni down in the corner to Sydenhelm. Drives down the lane, throws up a shot, no good, and the foul's going to be called on Lars Nielsen. That'll be the first of the night on Lars Nielsen. And that's going to send Hunter Sydenhelm to the line. Sydenhelm will get 2 free throws. He's shooting 58% on the year. First free throw on the way is up, and it's good. Sydenhelm now with 4 points on the year. 19-10 your score. North Georgia leads. Second free throw on the way, it's good. So Sydenhelm now with 5 points, extends the lead to 10. And that's going to be an out of bounds on the far sideline. An errant pass goes out of bounds. Jarrett Adderton cannot save it. Jamari Dean will check in. So it'll be inbounds underneath the Georgia Southwestern, or under the North Georgia basket with 12 minutes to go here in the first half. A.J. White will inbounds for North Georgia. Frank Champion in the corner, has it saved by Philip Burwell. Burwell kicks it in, saved by Frank Champion. His shot is no good, puts it back up and good. Champion wants the foul, so does Coach Dan Evans, but they don't get it. Champion does get the basket, extends the lead 22-10. Reggie Rayner over to Jamari Dean. Dean hands off to Philip Burwell. Burwell backs up, three-pointer, good. Philip Burwell for the three, cuts the lead to 9, 22-13. 11:25 to go here in the first half. Frank Champion for North Georgia dribbles up the left sideline. Gets it out to A.J. White near midcourt. Now Bastianoni. Bastianoni hands off to Bethea. Bethea, top of the key. Guarded by Jamari Dean. Hands off to Frank Champion. Tries to get it inside to Giancarlo Bastianoni. Goes out of bounds, and with that, we'll have a timeout. 11:06 to go here in the first half. North Georgia leads 22-13. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
See on the Scorers Table Lounge, GSW Hurricanes on Facebook and on Instagram. If you're a Twitter or YouTube user, but it's slightly different, it's GSW Athletics. GSW Athletics on Twitter and YouTube. Make sure you follow us on at least one of our social media platforms so you never miss any of the action. Stay connected with the Hurricanes all year long. The men's basketball program also has accounts. They are active on Instagram.
The number 22 ranked, the 22nd ranked team in the nation, North Georgia, leads by 9, 22-13 over Georgia Southwestern State University. It's going to be Georgia Southwestern basketball. Again, Lady Hurricanes get a big Peach Belt win in overtime, 54-52 over North Georgia. Both of those teams came in ranked in the top 20. Hurricanes came in ranked 14th. North Georgia came in ranked 15th. So a big, big win for Coach Justin Payne, who we'll have as our halftime guest. Hurricanes fighting the pressure. Gets it across midcourt to Jarrett Adderton. Lars Nielsen backs up. Going to take the three-pointer and does not go. Rebound by Frank Champion. Champion gets it over to Sutton Smith up the left sideline just in front of Coach Aaron Coons. Goes down to the baseline. Going to get double teamed. Gets it back out. Stolen, taken away. Now Frank Champion on the floor. Oh, that's Gregory Billups. And they're going to call a timeout. So North Georgia takes a timeout. So we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Hurricane.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey.
Prizes of $5,000 and several $1,000, and you got a great night out.
22-13 your score. 10:34 to go here in the first half. Hunter Sydenham will inbounds in front of the Hurricane bench. Brian Tolfree in the ball game for the Hurricanes. Frank Champion on the left wing, guarded by Reggie Rayner. Cross-court pass to Sydenham. Sydenham cut off there by Jamari Dean. Sydenham, spin move, off the glass, up good. Sydenham with 7 points on the night, extends the lead back to 11, 24-13. Brian Tolfree with the basketball. Gets it to Burwell. Burwell to Jamari Dean out on the high post. Tolfree back to Dean. Now Reggie Rayner, top of the key, pulls up, shot from 15 feet, no good. Rebound taken by Frank Champion. Champion across midcourt, now to the free throw line, throws up a one-hander off the glass, no good. Rebound by Philip Burwell. Burwell on the run. Top of the key, guarded by Sutton Smith, throws a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Frank Champion. Champion gets it out to Sutton Smith. Smith on the run. In the lane, little bounce pass into Case Roach. He's going to get the basket and the foul. Foul's on Jamari Dean. So Roach now with 7 points. He'll go to the line with a chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. Gerardo Briscoe and Devin Higgs getting ready to check back in. Jamari Dean and Reggie Rayner will get a rest. Roach already 1 for 1 from the free throw line. This could be his second old-fashioned three-point play. Misses it short. Devin Higgs with the rebound, quickly up to Brian Tolfree. Tolfree to Philip Burwell, over to Higgs, down in the corner to Jared Adderton. Adderton for the 15-footer on the right wing, no good. Rebound, Frank Champion. Champion, a little behind-the-back dribble. Tolfree hits the floor, gets back up, over to Sutton Smith. In the corner to Billups. Billups down the baseline, goes up with a power move, and he's going to get a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to be on Devin Higgs. That'll be his second foul of the night. A.J. White ready to check in for North Georgia. Greg Billups will go to the line. First free throw on the way is, rimmed in and out. Not sure how that ball rimmed out. It touched every available piece of iron on the inside of the rim and rolled out. Second free throw by Billups on the way. Does the same thing again. He couldn't have done that if he tried. To have the same exact rim in and out of the basket, back-to-back shots. Burwell for the Hurricanes. 8:49 to go here in the first half. Burwell to Higgs. Higgs over on the right wing to Brian Tolfree. Tolfree looking for Briscoe, can't find him. 3 on the shot clock. And now we're going to have a whistle. Foul's going to be on Billups. Be a second of the night. That'll be the 4th team foul of the night. Sutton Smith will give Greg Billups a rest. Philip Burwell, guarded by A.J. White, out between the circles. Dribbles over on the right side. Now on the right wing, pass goes to Devin Higgs. Back out to Burwell. Pass goes inside to Briscoe. Back out to Devin Higgs for 3. Good! Devin Higgs with a tray from beyond the arch. Makes it 26-16. Frank Champion down in the corner to A.J. White. Dribbles out, gives it back to Champion. Champion with the one-handed slam dunk. And with that, Coach Aaron Coombs wants and gets the timeout. 8:02 to go here in the first half. 28-16 your score. We'll take a 60-second media timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on back here at the Storm Dome where North Georgia leads by a score of 28-16. Don't forget the Hurricanes and Lady Hurricanes will return to action on Saturday as they travel to Milledgeville, Georgia to take on Georgia College. Ladies will tip off at 1:30. Men will tip off around 3:30. Hurricanes will once again return back here to the Storm Dome next Wednesday as they'll take on Flagler. Girls game beginning at 5:30 and men's game starting around 7:30. It'll be Hurricane basketball as Philip Burwell will bring it up for the Canes. Dribbles down the right side right here in front of us. Gets a pick from Gerudo Briscoe. Loses a handle on it. Gets it back out to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen for three. No good. Put back by Burwell. No good. Loose ball. Schindenhelm is being tied up, but gets it out to Sutton Smith. Sutton Smith up the left sideline right here in front of us. Cut off by Devin Higgs. Gets it down to Frank Champion. Champion down the baseline. Cross court pass to A.J. White. White down the baseline. Back out to Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm for three. No good. Rebound taken by Case Roach. He puts it back up and good. And Roach will go to the line for his third opportunity at an old-fashioned three-pointer. He's made one and he's not made one. So Roach will go to the line. That foul's going to be on Lars Nielsen. That'll be a second personal of the night. Hurricanes now have crossed the bonus threshold. But Case Roach now trying for his second successful old-fashioned three-pointer. Free throw by Roach is up and good. (31-16). Hurricanes down 15 here with 7:21 to go in the first half. Jordan Clark back in the game for the Hurricanes. Going to get it to Philip Burwell. Burwell down in the corner to Clark. Clark across the lane gets it to Jalen Cameron. Burwell with 10 on the shot clock. Gets it to Clark. Back over to Gerudo Briscoe. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Cameron. Cameron for three. Good! Jalen Cameron for the three. 31-19. Frank Champion quickly up the court. Gets it to Sutton Smith. Case Roach out beyond the arc. Pass inside is picked off by Gerudo Briscoe. Gets it up to Devin Higgs. Hands it off to Jalen Cameron. Cameron gets the basket. Jalen now with 5 points. Makes it 31-21. Little 5-point run by the Hurricanes. Case Roach at the top of the key, guarded by Jalen Cameron. Ooh, sorry. Caught Case Roach in the head, goes out there and says, hey, man, you know I didn't mean to do that. And I'm sure he didn't. Last thing you want to do is send people to the free throw line that far away from the basket. So Roach will go back to the free throw line. He'll get 2 free throws. Fouls on Jalen Cameron. That'll be his first foul of the night. First free throw by Roach is on the way, is up and good. Roach now 3 for 4 from the line on the night. Jalen Jordan will check in for Gerudo Briscoe. Jordan, 6'8" freshman from 6'8" forward from Wilmington, North Carolina. He's a freshman. Second free throw is up and it's good. Roach now with 12 points on the night. 33-21, your score. Jordan Clark to Jalen Cameron, back to Clark at the top of the key. Going to be cut off there by A.J. White. Devin Hicks with 3. It's going to be short. Rebound by Sutton Smith. Sutton Smith on the run, crosses midcourt down in the corner to Case Roach. Back to Frank Champion. Champion on the left wing, picked up there by Jalen Jordan. Cross-court pass to Hunter Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm's for three-pointers, no good. Burwell with a long rebound on the run. Cut off there by A.J. White. Gets it to Devin Higgs. Higgs down the lane. Up, shot, and we're going to have a blocking foul. The entire North Georgia bench up on their feet. Can't believe it. That foul is going to be on Frank Champion. That'll be his second of the night. Devin Higgs will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Higgs shooting 62% from the free throw line coming into tonight's game. He's averaging 9 points a game. First free throw on the way is up and good. So Devin now with 6 points. Makes it 33-22. Hurricanes need to chip away at this lead. cut it down as much as they can before halftime. Once again, we hope to have Coach Justin Payne at halftime. Second free throw by Higgs is up and good, so Higgs now with 7 points. Mikhail Bethay over to Sutton Smith, back to Bethay, gets it across midcourt, dribbles through the double team. His layup is no good. Rebound taken by Devin Higgs. Hands it over to Burwell, gets it back to Higgs. Higgs down the right side of the lane, pulls up, 10-footer, no good. Loose ball picked up by Sutton Smith. Smith crosses the midcourt logo, dribbles over on the right wing. Just in front of Dr. Neil Weaver and his wife. Cross-court pass. Bethay down to Bastinoni. Bastinoni's shot is up and good. He has 4 points, 35-23. 4:48 to go here in the first half. It's been all North Georgia so far. And now we're going to have a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Mikhail Bethay. That's going to send Reggie Rayner into the game. Hurricanes will inbounds underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass goes to Jalen Jordan and good. Jordan streaks to the basket, gets the inbounds pass and makes the layup off the glass. Jalen's got 7 points here in the first half. 35-25. A.J. White down the baseline, running one-hander, no good. Rebound taken by Reggie Rayner. Rayner quickly up to Burwell. Burwell up the far sideline. Burwell in the lane, left-hander off the glass, no good. Tipped in by Reggie Rayner. Big tip in there by Reggie Rayner. 6'6" forward out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Bastianoni, guarded by Jalen Jordan, gets it back to A.J. White. White picked up by Reggie Rayner out near the mid-court stripe. Now back to Bastianoni. Pass back to A.J. White, and he's going to get called for the walk. Great defensive move that time. The double team by Jarrett Adderton and Jalen Jordan. And with that, we'll have a timeout. 3:52 to go here in the first half. 35-27, North Georgia leads. We'll take a 60-second media timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball.
And live music from the Answer Band. They kill it every year. The event runs from 6 to 10. You've got a great night out.
3:52 to go here in the first half. 35-27, North Georgia leads. Hurricanes with the basketball and a chance to cut it to 6. Hurricanes will travel to Milledgeville on Saturday. 1:30 tip-off for the girls. As we said before, big Peach Belt win over North Georgia earlier in overtime. Burwell down to Jalen Cameron in the corner. This three no good. Rebound by Reggie Rayner. Oh, no good. Sutton Smith will get called for the foul. Going to send Reggie Rayner to the line. Rayner with 2 points so far. Rayner shooting 59% on the year. 6'6" forward from Fayetteville. Fayetteville, North Carolina, that is. First free throw is up and good, not Fayetteville, Georgia. Just happened to be in Fayetteville, Georgia just a couple of days ago. visiting my new granddaughter, Brooks Tundy. There's the shot and the rebound, no good. Foul's going to be called on Jalen Cameron.
Second personal.
Brooks Tundy, a 7-week resident of Sonoy, Georgia, daughter of Tyler and Adrian Tundy.
At the line for UGE, Case Roach.
So Case Roach will go to the free throw line. My goodness, he has shot a lot of free throws so far in the first half. First free throws off the back of the rim. He's already shot 7 free throws. He's 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Second free throw on the way, up and good. Roach now with 13 points. He's almost doubled his average per game. He's got 13. He only averages 7 a contest. 36-28. Pass goes to Jalen Jordan. Jordan hands it off to Jared Adderton. Adderton down the lane, kicks it back out to Burwell. Burwell drives in the lane, pulls up, a little short jump shot, no good. Hunter Schindenhelm with the rebound, gets it to Sutton Smith, cross court pass to Greg Billups. Just in front of the Hurricane bench, now down on the block to Bastianoni. Bastianoni, spin move on the baseline, shot over Jalen Jordan, no good. Rebound by Reggie Rayner. Burwell back to Rayner. Rayner with a little shake and bake move and shot from the high post, no good. Rebound by Sutton Smith. Smith gonna slow it down. Nighthawks lead by 8. Smith crosses the midcourt logo. Guarded by Burwell. Now a pass over on the right side to Bastianoni. Bastianoni over to Case Roach. Roach to Sutton Smith on the right wing, and Sutton Smith's going to get called for the travel. Got to put the ball to the floor before you move your feet. Sutton Smith did not do that time. And the officials frown upon that when you don't. In fact, they blow that whistle when you don't. Burwell gets it to Adderton on the right wing. Back out top of the key to do Burwell. Adderton now on the left wing. Back out to Reggie Rayner. Rayner to Cameron. Cameron in the corner inside to Jalen Jordan. His one-handed shot is no good. And we're going to have a foul. Dan Evans beside himself on the call. That foul is going to be on Sutton Smith. And that's going to send Reggie Rayner to the line. Rayner will get 2 free throws. Well, actually, he'll be in the bonus. Yeah, he'll just be in the bonus. If he makes the first, he'll get a second. First free throw on the way, up and good. So Rayner makes the first free throw. He's got 4 points on the night. Coach Dan Evans getting an explanation of the call from the official. A.J. White getting ready to check in for the Nighthawks. Second shot is in and out. So Rayner with 4 points makes it 36-29. 7-point lead by the Nighthawks, just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Greg Billups down the lane. Oh, he falls. Not sure what's going on. He's on the floor, hands it off to Case Roach. Gonna lose a handle on it, go out of bounds. So it'll be Hurricane basketball. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball with 1:42 to go in the first half. Burwell will bring it up for the Hurricanes. Burwell on the left side. Cross-court pass to Reggie Rayner. Whistle and a foul. That foul is going to be called on Case Roach. Roach disagrees. Doesn't really matter, though. Not going to win that argument anytime. Going to send Jared Adderton to the line. So Adderton will shoot the bonus. Make the first one, you'll get a second one. Free throw on the way is up, rattles in and out. Rebound by Jalen Jordan, taken away by Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm gets it to Sutton Smith. Sutton Smith back to Case Roach, down in the corner to A.J. White. Dribbles out, cut off there by Jalen Jordan. Ball swings around. It'll be Sutton Smith now to Schindenhelm. Schindenhelm to Bastinoni. Bastinoni over on the left wing to Sutton Smith. Gives it back to Bastinoni to the basket. No good. Rebound taken by Philip Burwell. Burwell up to Adderton. Adderton going to get called for the travel. So it'll be North Georgia basketball. Frank Champion getting ready to check back in for the Nighthawks. Case Roach will get a rest.
Yankee, you have 10, you have 23.
Devin Higgs will get ready to check in for the Hurricanes. Under a minute here in the first half. Giancarlo Bastinoni gets it out to Sutton Smith, down to Frank Champion on the left block. Going to spin and lose a handle on the basketball. So it'll be a turnover by Frank Champion. Champion will return to the bench as Case Roach will check in. Multiple substitutions there. Jalen Cameron and Devin Higgs back in the game. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Philip Burwell will inbounds for the Hurricanes. Burwell up to Jarrett Adderton. Adderton back to Burwell. In between the circles now Devin Higgs. Higgs hands off to Adderton, dribbles down to the right baseline, kicks it back out to Reggie Rayner. Rayner down the lane, spin move, little fingertip roll up and good. Reggie Rayner with the finger roll makes it 36-31, cuts the lead to 5. 14 seconds to go here in the first half. Sutton Smith, 6 on the clock, 5 on the clock, 4 going to throw his shot up, has it tipped by Jarrett Adderton, and the shot is no good. And they're going to say no basket. We'll be back for our halftime interview with Coach Justin Payne after this. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Yes, I need to desperately, so just keep a listen out for me when I get back, okay? Keep running them until I get back. All right, bud, thank you. Hey, Coach, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back,
yes,
okay?
sir.
I'm going to run as fast as I
You do
can.
your thing. Now, you good.
You all right?
picture in there for me? Don't lie to me, TJ. You can tell me if you got me a good one.
You're not talking to this tree.
I am. I'm talking. I asked her. I said, did you sneak me a picture in there?
I saw him at their golf tournament in September. It's a cool trader.
Yeah.
He loves it. He knows we love him.
He's in that different blue now.
He is. He took a lot of good pictures for us, too.
You got that black, huh? Y'all really got that black.
Here, let's
Headset?
swap. Yeah, let's
Okay,
swap places.
seats. Okay, I
Yeah.
took your seat. Well, I don't want to do that. Man. You see the reflexes right here?
Yo, man, cat-like
Yeah.
reflexes.
I was point guard. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Okay, you just
Yes,
take
sir.
the microphone.
Okay, awesome.
All right, I'm back. Took a while, but I'm back. This is about as fast as I can move.
You moving fast.
Yeah. Is this hang? Okay. All right, whenever you're ready. All right. I'm going to go over the stats first, and then we're going to come to the interview.
Absolutely.
So I thought they were still looking. I'm like, back here at the Storm Dome, where North Georgia leads the Hurricanes by a score of 36-31. We'll run down our stats quickly before we speak to head coach Justin Payne for the North Georgia Nighthawks. In the total points section, Case Roach with 13 points. Frank Champion has 9 points. Hunter Shindenhelm has 7 points. Giancarlo Bastianoni with 4 points. A.J. White with 3 points. For the Hurricanes, they are led by Devin Higgs and Jalen Cameron with 7 points. Reggie Rayner with 6 points. Tamari Dean with 3 points. Philip Burwell with 3 points. Mark Nielsen with 2. Derek Addington with 2. And Loretta Bristow with 1. In the shooting percentage, the Nighthawks were 24 from the floor for 54%. They were 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. And from the free throw line, they were 8 for 13 for 62%. The Hurricanes are 11 for 35 for 31% from the floor. 3 for 8 from the 3-point land for 38%. And from the free throw line, they are 6 for 9 for 35% for the Hurricanes. I'm joined by head coach Justin Payne. Coach Payne, that may have been one of the best. I know that the shooting wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be, but as far, I kept describing it like, it was like a heavyweight fight between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
There were just punches being thrown, not literally,
Yeah,
but back and forth, and it was just a great women's basketball game to watch.
Absolutely.
Had me on the edge of my seat.
Absolutely.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I don't sit down much, but it definitely was. It was one that I felt like with our team that we've been working on late game situations and different things like that. We try to put them in these in these positions as much as possible.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Georgia Southwestern's MBA program offers one of the best values in Georgia and in the U.S. Affordable, convenient, and geared just for you. See yourself at Southwestern.
Visit us at gsw.edu.
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
Take the stress out of feeding your family at Roman Oven Pizzeria in Americus. Your pizza is made to order with the finest ingredients. Roman Oven is more than just pizza. It's burgers, subs, hot wings, salads, and so much more. Check out our full menu at romanoven.com. We now have a new expanded dining area and party room. We can accommodate your school, civic group, even birthday parties and special events. After the game, come celebrate with us. Roman Oven Pizzeria, intersection of Highway 27 and 280 next to Fred's. Catering and delivery available. Roman Oven Pizzeria online at romanoven.com or call 928-5050. And for special deals and giveaways, like us on Facebook.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand, as in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that, Zaxby's.
Come out on Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah.
We can add another victory to
Absolutely.
it and maybe even move up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think we should move up. If we win on Saturday, we should move up in both polls.
Coach Justin Payne, thank you for stopping by.
No, thank you for
Great
having
win
me.
tonight. Look forward to this time next week.
Absolutely.
Already having 2 more wins.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Coach Justin Payne of the Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Go Canes, baby.
Go
Yes, sir.
Canes.
Yes, sir.
Go Canes.
TJ, my man. Good seeing you, my brother. Yes, sir. Thanks again, my buddy.
See
Yes,
you,
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Back here in the Storm Dome where North Georgia leads by a score of 36-35. Hurricanes will start the second half with the basketball. Be Devin Higgs, Jordan Clark, Dorota Briscoe, Jamari Dean, Lars Nielsen for the Canes.
Post up, Frank! Post
Clark
up!
dribbles over on the left wing, tries to get it in to Jamari Dean, does at the baseline, guarded there by Frank Champion. Going to get double teamed, trying to get the ball out of the double team, gets it to Devin Higgs, pulls up on the baseline, his shot misses everything. Dorota Briscoe tries to save it, can't do it. It'll be North Georgia basketball. North Georgia will inbound on the far side. Greg Phillips, North Georgia. Give and go out of reach of Nielsen, goes out of bounds. So first 2 possessions of the second half result in turnovers. Devin Higgs will guard Sutton Smith. Huh? Are you in that one too? Oh, I forgot to turn it. Sorry. Forgot to put the other microphone up. Try to set it up for me and Coach pain and forgot to move it over here. Sorry, guys. Greg Billups will go to the line for the Hurricanes. His first free throw is on the way up. It's no good. So Billups 0 for 3 on the night. Gerardo Briscoe with his third foul. Billups shaking his head. Can't believe he's missed all 3 foul shots that he's taken. Second free throw on the way. It's up and good. So Billups finally converts a free throw. He has a point on the night, 39-31, 8-point lead for North Georgia. Briscoe hands off to Devin Higgs, gets it back out to Briscoe, throws it away, picked up by Case Roach. Roach down the right side, has it knocked away by Gerardo Briscoe on the block. Reggie Rayner and Philip Burwell will check in. Jordan Clark and Devin Higgs will get a rest. Sutton Smith will inbounds for North Georgia. Smith inbounds to Frank Champion. Champion down the baseline. Cut off there by Briscoe. Spin move off the glass, up and good. So Frank Champion will get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul's going to be on Gerardo Briscoe. That's his 4th foul of the night, so he'll have to come to the bench. Jared Adderton will check in for the Hurricanes. 41-31 your score. Free throw on the way is up and good. The Champion now with 12 points. 42-31. North Georgia's built the lead back up to 11. They've outscored the Hurricanes 6-0 to start the second half. Jalen Cameron's long three-pointer is no good. Loose ball picked up by Greg Billups, kicks it over in the corner to Case Roach, back out to Frank Champion. Champion down the right side, lays it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Reggie Rayner. Rayner up the right sideline, passes cross court to Burwell. Burwell back to Rayner. Rayner with the jump stop in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to be on Frank Champion. That's his 3rd of the night. Going to send Reggie Rayner to the line. Rayner, 2 for 4 from the line so far tonight. First free throw on the way is up and good. So Rayner now with 7 points. Bastianoni will check in for Frank Champion.
We're going to get North Georgia number 12, Giancarlo Bastianoni.
So Rayner awaiting his 2nd free throw. On the way, off the back of the rim, rebound taken by Sutton Smith. Smith out between the circles, gets it to Case Roach at the top of the key. Over on the right wing, Greg Billups. Billups gets the pick, rolls around it, back to Sutton Smith. Bastianoni at the free throw line, kicks it over to Schindenhelm. His three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Reggie Rayner. Rayner gets it quickly to Philip Burwell. Burwell over on the left wing, Jared Adderton. Lars Nielsen for 3, hits the side of the backboard, no good. Loose ball picked up by Greg Billups. Billups, spin move in the lane, no good, and now we're going to have a foul. That foul is going to be on Reggie. Nope, make that Philip Burwell. That'll be his 3rd foul of the night.
North Georgia will go to the line to shoot here.
So that'll send Greg Billups to the line. Billups 1 for 4 so far on the night. First free throw on the way is up and good.
Checking in for the Hurricanes, number 13, Jordan Clark.
Billups now with 2 points. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. So Billups now 3 for 6 from the line on the night. He has 3 points. 44-32, 12-point lead for North Georgia. That's going to be Jordan Clark driving to the basket. His shot is no good, but he gets hammered for the foul. That foul is going to be on Sutton Smith. That'll be his third of the night. Going to send Jordan Clark to the line. Clark shooting 73% from the line so far this year. Free throw on the way is up and good. So nice shot there by Jordan Clark. He's in the scorebook with 1 point. Clark with his second free throw on the way. He's perfect on that. So Clark now with 2 points. Cuts the lead to 10, 44-34. Greg Billups drives the lane. Running one-hander is up and good. So Billups now with 5 points. Extends the lead to 12. Burwell quickly up court. In the lane has his pass stolen by Greg Billups. Billups bounce pass to Case Roach. He's going to be on the end line. Coach Dan Evans is going to disagree, and he's going to get a bench warning. Jordan Clark for the Hurricanes gets it to Burwell. Burwell in the lane, passes out to Reggie Rayner. Rayner down the lane, left-handed shot off the glass is no good. Nighthawks with the rebound, quickly up court. Greg Billups has his pass knocked away by Jared Adderton. Picked up and stolen by Jared Adderton. Adderton now with the basketball. Kicks it up to Jordan Clark up on the right wing. Drives in the lane. And there's a whistle. And with that, we're going to have a media timeout. 15:54 to go in the second half. North Georgia leads 46-34. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane. .54 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes down by 12, 46-34. Hurricanes only shooting 28% from the field. North Georgia shooting 53% from the field. That's the difference in the ball game. It'll be North Georgia basketball. Going to inbounds to A.J. White. Full court pressure by the Hurricanes. Sutton Smith crosses midcourt. Guarded there by Burwell. Gets it to A.J. White right here in front of us on the right wing. Back out top of the key to Bastinoni. Bastinoni back door to Case Roach. Two-handed slam down the lane. Nobody there. Roach with the slam dunk and the points. He has 15 on the night. Jalen Cameron now to Jordan Clark. Clark back out to Burwell. Burwell for three, no good. Rebound, fought over by two Hurricanes. Case Roach comes out with it. On the run, gets it over to Schindenhelm. Cross-court pass in the corner to Sutton Smith. And he is going to step on the sideline and be out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover for North Georgia, 48-34. We were only down by 5. We've been outscored by 9 so far in the second half. In the first 4 minutes and 53 seconds of the second half. Burwell crosses midcourt, hands off to Jalen Cameron. Cameron over to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen has his pass stolen by A.J. White. A.J. White going for the layup and the finger roll, and it's good. 16-point lead by North Georgia. Burwell down the lane, little stop jump, gets the layup. Burwell now with 5 points. Quickly up court as A.J. White gets it over to Sutton Smith. Shendenhelm, Bastinoni, guarded by Jalen Cameron, now gets it to Sutton Smith. 15 on the shot clock, gets it inside to Bastinoni. Bastinoni with the turnaround jump hook, no good. Rebound Reggie Rayner. Rayner gets it over to Burwell. Burwell over on the left wing to Jalen Cameron. Cameron for 3, no good. Rebound Bastinoni. Quickly up court is A.J. White for North Georgia. His shot is no good. Loose ball picked up by Case Roach. Has it knocked away by Jalen Cameron. Cameron's going to get called for the foul. That'll be the 3rd foul on Jalen Cameron.
Hurricane foul number 1, Jalen Cameron.
That's going to send Case Roach to the line.
3rd personal on the line for the Nighthawks, Case Roach.
Already shot 8 free throws tonight. Made 5 of them. Make that 5 of 9. Mikhail Bethea in the game. Greg Billups and Frank Champion back in. Champion about to check in. Free throw is up and good by Case Roach. He has 16 on the night. Roach only averaged 7 points a game coming into the night. He's having a good game for North Georgia. 51-36, 15-point lead by the Nighthawks. We were only down 5 at halftime. Turnaround jump shot by Jamari Dean is good. So Jamari now with 5 points. Champion will get it to A.J. White. White gets it over to Greg Billups. Billups back out to White in between the circles. Hands it off to Frank Champion at the top of the key. Now back to A.J. White on the right wing. Pulls up for 3. It's off. Rebound Reggie Rayner. Hands it off to Burwell. Burwell pass over to Reggie Rayner. Rayner for the 20-footer. Rayner now with 9 points. 51-40. Gotta have a stop on the defensive end. Frank Champion backs Reggie Rayner down. Turn around, shot up and good. So Champion now with 14 points. Extends the lead back to 13. Burwell on the left wing in front of the Hurricane bench. Back out to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen gets it to Jamari Dean. Nielsen hits the floor. Hand off to Burwell. Burwell from 15 on the right wing. Good. Philip Burwell up to 7 points now. 53-42. Greg Billups back out to Bethea. Bethea to Bastinoni. Bastinoni at the free throw line. Dribbles, tries to get it inside. Intercepted there by Devin Higgs. Gets it to Burwell. Burwell goes up, has his shot blocked by Greg Billups. Loose ball picked up. Lars Nielsen for 3. Good! Lars Nielsen for 3. Cuts the lead to 8. 53-45. Hurricanes have a little run going. 11:51 to go in the contest. Bastinoni, guarded by Jamari Dean, top of the key, gets it inside to Frank Champion. Champion has his shot blocked by Devin Higgs. Champion puts it back in, good. Newsflash, Frank Champion's a grown man, and he can play basketball well. Reggie Rayner on the left wing kicks it back out to Philip Burwell. Burwell into Jamari Dean. Dean, little jumper from the baseline, good. Jamari Dean with the basket. 55-47. Dean, senior from Ellenwood, Georgia, cuts the lead. A.J. White for North Georgia dribbles through the baseline, gets to the champion. Champion back out to White. White for three. Good. A.J. White for the three makes it 58-47. Extends the lead back to double figures. Hurricanes with the basketball. Devin Higgs back out to Burwell. Burwell beyond the arc. Pass into Jamari Dean. Kicks it to Lars Nielsen, and he buries the three. Coach Dan Evans wants and gets a timeout. 10:35 to go here in the contest. North Georgia leads by a score of 58-50. We'll take a 60-second media timeout. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports. Back here at the Storm Dome, where North Georgia leads by a score 58-50. Leading scorers so far for North Georgia, Frank Champion and Case Roach each have 16 points. For the Hurricanes, Reggie Rayner leads with 9 points, and they have 4 players with 7. Jalen Cameron, Devin Higgs, Phillip Burwell, and Jamari Dean. Lars Nielsen, after that three-pointer just before the timeout, now has 8 points. Sutton Smith brings the ball up for North Georgia, gives it to Frank Champion. Champion hands off to Billups on the left wing. Billups gets it out to Bastinoni at the top of the key. Now Sutton Smith. I don't think Sutton Smith's taking a shot all night long. Bastinoni from the right elbow, up and good. Extends the lead back to double figures and 10 points. About to be halfway through with this second half, 10 minutes to go. Jamari Dean on the block. Tries to get a pass out to Burwell. Burwell to Lars Nielsen. His shot is no good. Jalen Cameron put back up and good. Jalen Cameron with the putback makes it 60-52. Sutton Smith for North Georgia, and we're going to have a carrying call by Sutton Smith. And with that, we'll take another media timeout. 9:37 to go here in the second half. North Georgia leads 60-52.
To come on back next Wednesday, the ever popular halftime dance performance.
Back here at the Storm Dome with 9:37 left to go in the second half. North Georgia leads by 8, 60-52. Once again, Lady Hurricanes victorious in overtime against the Lady Nighthawks, 54-52. An exciting game. Very good game by the Lady Hurricanes. I want to congratulate Coach Justin Payne and the Lady Hurricanes. Lady Hurricanes entered the contest ranked 14th in the nation. Nighthawks right behind them at 15. Lady Hurricanes moved to 3-0 in the Peach Belt Conference and take over sole possession of first place. They'll play once again Saturday at Georgia College in Milledgeville. Hurricanes also will be playing just after the Lady Canes. Philip Burwell will bring it up for the Hurricanes. Top of the key, gets it to Lars Nielsen, back to Burwell. Burwell, top of the key, drives down the right side of the lane. Finger roll, no good. Rebound by Frank Champion. Champion gets it to Bastinoni. Bastinoni off the glass, up and good. Burwell to Nielsen. Nielsen looks inside, can't find anybody. Now gets it to Jamari Dean at the right elbow. Jamari Dean loses a handle, and it's going to be off of Greg Billups, I believe. So it'll be Hurricane basketball. Hurricanes will inbound on the far sideline. Inbounds goes to Jamari Dean. Dean over to Philip Burwell. Burwell, top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. Burwell gets it out to Cameron. I don't think they're aware of the shot clock. Dean lets it go, has it blocked by Frank Champion. And they're going to say a shot clock violation on the Hurricanes. 10-point lead by North Georgia. 8:44 to go here in the contest. Hurricanes shooting 36% from the floor. North Georgia shooting 56% from the floor as a team. Inbounds to Bastinoni. Bastinoni working against Jamari Dean, works his way to the basket. Little turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound by Reggie Rayner. Rayner to Burwell. Burwell over to Jalen Cameron, drives the baseline, gives it to Dean in the lane. His little soft jump shot up and good. So Jamari Dean now with 9 points. Hurricanes now with 3 players with 9 points. Cameron, Rayner, and Dean each with 9 points. 62-54, lead down to 8. Bastinoni guarded by Jamari Dean at the free throw line. Gets it into Frank Champion. Turnaround shot up and good. Champion now with 18 points. Lars Nielsen. Nielsen to Burwell. Burwell gets the pick from Jamari Dean. Pulls Frank Champion out away from the basket. Now gets it over to Dean. Dean, a little 15-footer from the right wing, no good. Rebound taken by Greg Billups. Billups cut off by Burwell. Dribbles back out between the circles. Gets it to Bastinoni on the right wing. Bastinoni looks inside. Cross-court pass over to Sutton Smith. Frank Champion on the left wing, dribbling down, backs down into the lane, finger roll up and good. Champion now with 20 points. 66-54, just inside of 7 minutes to go here in the contest. Burwell to Jamari Dean. Burwell for 3, good. Philip Burwell now with 10 points. Dan Evans wanted traveling, and he may have a point there. But no matter, Burwell with the three-pointer. Greg Billups, guarded by Jamari Dean. Shake and bake move, makes his move to the basket. Loses a handle on it, saved there by Schindenhelm. Gives it to Frank Champion. Champion, a little bounce pass in the lane, and he's going to get called for the travel. And with that, at 6:25, we'll take a 60-second media break. 66-57, North Georgia leads by 9. We'll be back to the Storm Dome with more Georgia Southwestern State University basketball after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
.25 to go here in the second half. North Georgia leads by a score of 66-57. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. Devin Higgs will inbounds to Philip Burwell. Burwell gets it to Devin Higgs, who hands it back to Burwell. Going to try to get Nielsen his hands on the ball for the three-pointer. They're doing an excellent job of guarding Nielsen. That's Hunter Schindenhelm on Nielsen. Three-pointer by Devin Higgs. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Jarrett Adderton. Spin, moves, puts it back up, good. Jarrett Adderton now with 4 points. 66-59, cut the lead to 7. 5:47 to go here in the second half. Schindenhelm out to Frank Champion, now to A.J. White. White dribbles out of the corner, gets it to Frank Champion. Champion going to try to take Devin Higgs to the hole, and now we're going to have a foul. That foul is going to be on Devin Higgs. That'll be the third of the night. So it'll be an inbound situation for North Georgia. A.J. White will inbound. White gets it to Champion, has it knocked away. Picked back up by A.J. White for three, no good. Rebound taken by Norris Nielsen. Quickly to Philip Burwell on the run. Kicks it back out to Adderton. Adderton on the right wing. Back out to Burwell, down in the corner to Nielsen. Nielsen going to take A.J. White to the hole. His shot is no good. Rebound and a whistle. That foul is going to be on A.J. White. And they're going to call a flop on A.J. White. Foul shot on Nielsen is up and good. That makes it 66-60. So it'll be North Georgia basketball with a 6-point lead. A.J. White now with the basketball. Picked up there by Philip Burwell. Crosses midcourt. Gives it to Greg Billups on the right wing. Back out to Case Roach at top of the key. Over on the left wing to White. Down on the baseline to Frank Champion. His shot's going to be knocked away by Gerardo Briscoe. Ball on the floor picked up by Jarrett Adderton. And we're going to have a foul on Frank Champion. No, they're going to call that on Devin Higgs. Goodness. That's going to be the fourth on Devin Higgs tonight. So it'll be an inbound situation with A.J. White inbounding for North Georgia. Inbounds goes to Champion, knocked away by Devin Higgs. Good defensive move that time by Devin Higgs. Inbounds, A.J. White. Back to Bastianoni out at the top of the key. Shindenhelm, rolling finger roll, up and good. Shindenhelm now with 11 points. Extends the lead back to 8, 68-60. 4:30 to go in the second half. Devin Higgs down on the baseline. Gets it back out to Gerardo Briscoe. Swings it around to Philip Burwell. Burwell from the left elbow. His shot is no good. Fight for the ball, and there's a foul going to be called. Didn't think that was a foul. They struggled for the ball and looked to me like A.J. White fell. So they're going to call the foul on Philip Burwell. That'll be his 4th of the night. It's going to send A.J. White to the line. 68-60. 4:16 to go here in the second half. Free throw on the way is up and good. White now with 9 points. Second free throw on the way is up and it rolls out. So White now with 9 points. Rebound by Devin Higgs. Inside to Gerardo Briscoe, has it knocked away, picked up there by Frank Champion. Champion, cut off there by Devin Higgs, gets it back out to A.J. White near the midcourt stripe. White going to be guarded there by Burwell, kicks it over to Billups, Billups to Bastianoni. Bastianoni back out to A.J. White between the circles. White gives it to Shindenhelm, running one-hander in the lane is no good. Frank Champion tries to save it, but cannot. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. 3:43 to go here in the second half. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane basketball on 94 Sports.
Timeout on the ball game. We head to the final. Under 4 minutes to go in this one.
(69-60). North Georgia leads by 9. 3:46 to go here in the second half. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. Inbounds pass goes to Philip Burwell. Burwell crosses the midcourt logo. Jared Adderton over on the right wing. Back out to Burwell. Now Devin Higgs. Higgs tries to drive the left side of the lane. Can't do it. Gets it to Adderton. Adderton's shot is no good. Rebound by A.J. White. White gets it over to Frank Champion. Champion to Shindenhelm. Shindenhelm back out to White. White now to Bastianoni out beyond the three-point circle. A.J. White tries to get it inside to Greg Billups, cut off there by Jared Adderton. Lars Nielsen back out, gets it to Briscoe. Briscoe to Adderton. Adderton into Burwell. Burwell going to try to take it to the hole. He's going to get fouled. That foul is going to be on A.J. White. It'll be his third of the night. So Burwell will go to the line. Burwell will get 2 free throws.
to the third row.
Phillip with 10 points on the night. Only Hurricane in double figures. He makes the first free throw, so he's at 11 right now.
You're the flow here.
Second free throw on the way, up and no good. Rebound by Bastianoni. So an 8-point lead for North Georgia, 69-61. Hunters, Sydenhelm, going to get trapped on the sideline, but gets it out to Bastianoni. Bastianoni back out to A.J. White. White out near midcourt. Guarded there by Philip Burwell. Burwell gets it to Trey Champion. Champion down the right side of the lane. Going to get double team, triple team. Spin move off the glasses, up and good. Champion now with 22 points. Makes it 71-61. Atherton, 2:18 left in the contest. Devin Higgs gives it to Burwell. Burwell back to Devin Higgs. On the baseline, little reverse layup, and that's going to be basket interference. So give Devin Higgs the basket. 5 different players for the Hurricanes have 9 points. No one is in double figures. Pass goes up to Greg Billups. Billups up to Frank Champion deep in the left corner. Kicks it back out to Billups. Billups dribbles to the right side, down the lane, gonna hand it off to Bastianoni. Bastianoni double pumps, shot up, no good. Foul's gonna be on Bastianoni. Devin Higgs hits the floor pretty hard. That's gonna be the first foul on Giancarlo Bastianoni. It's gonna be an inbound situation with 1:48. Hurricanes down by 8. Sense of urgency here. Down 8 with 1:48 to go. Burwell gonna roll it out, picks it up. Burwell still dribbling out in between the circles. Jarrett Atherton gets it over to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen for the 2-pointer on the left wing, up and good. Now Nielsen with double figures makes it 71-65, down 6. 1:28. Again, a sense of urgency here for the Hurricanes. A.J. White for North Georgia kicks it over to Billups. Billups out to Bastianoni. Bastianoni over on the left wing to A.J. White. White to Shinderholm. Shinderholm has his shot knocked away by Gerota Briscoe. 6 on the shot clock. So nice play that time by Gerota Briscoe with the blocked shot. And Coach Dan Evans of North Georgia wants and gets a timeout. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. To go here in the second half. North Georgia leads by 6, 71-65. North Georgia with the basketball, 6 on the shot clock. Hunter Sydenhelm will inbounds for North Georgia. Inbounds goes to Bastianoni, deep in the corner. A.J. White for 3. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. 74-65. Devin Higgs to Briscoe. Briscoe turns, kicks it out to Atherton. Atherton for 3. Short. Loose ball picked up by Atherton. Going to go back up, and we're going to have a foul. That shot from deep in the corner as the Shot clock was about to go off. A.J. White just threw it in the air toward the basket, and it went in. 74-65, 43.6 seconds to go here in the contest. Adderton with the free throw on the way up and short. Second free throw on the way, up and good. Adderton now with 5 points, cuts the lead to 8. 43.6 seconds to go in the contest. Got to foul somebody. Not going to get the steal, got to go and foul. That foul's going to be on Gerardo Briscoe. That'll be the 5th foul on Briscoe. He'll foul out, fouls out with 1 point on the night. Several blocked shots by Gerardo Briscoe. That'll send Reggie Rayner into the game. 37.2 seconds to go. Going to send Hunter Schindenhelm to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. In the bonus, Schindenhelm makes the first, so he's got 12 points on the night. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Devin Higgs. Gets it over quickly to Philip Burwell. 32 seconds, sense of urgency here. Back out to Rayner. Rayner loses a handle on it. Gonna have to get a shot off here pretty soon. Don't have a whole lot of time. Adderton with a running shot is knocked away by Frank Champion. And now we're gonna have a foul call with 19.7 seconds. So that foul's going to be on Jarrett Adderton. That's his first of the night. He's going to send Frank Champion to the line. First free throw on the way is no good. Rebound by Devin Higgs. Quickly gets it over to Lars Nielsen. Nielsen for 3 in the corner, in and out. Rebound Reggie Rayner, kicks it back out to Nielsen. Quickly over to Devin Higgs. Higgs for 3, no good. Rebound Reggie Rayner, nope, it's going to be Frank Champion, and that's going to be the ball game. North Georgia wins by a score of 75-66. We'll be back to wrap up tonight's game and talk to head coach Aaron Coombs after this. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports.
Hopefully you can join us back here 1 week from tonight. We thank you for coming out supporting the Hurricanes and watch the Beach Up Southwest basketball. Hope you enjoy the evening. Please take good care of getting home or if you're going to be heading to get there safely. We look forward to seeing you back here 1 week from tonight against Fletcher, 5:30, 7:30, your start times.
Hey.
I'll take theirs. I'll take theirs.
Make him pay for his.
Oh, yeah. I thought I got parts today.
Back here at Georgia Southwestern State University, where the Hurricanes fall to North Georgia by a score of 75-66. I'm joined by head coach Aaron Coombs. Coach Coombs, talk about tonight's game.
Well, I mean, obviously disappointed in the outcome. I thought North Georgia just played better than we did. What we struggled with tonight was we didn't play with any type of purpose. That's what I was disappointed in. We did in stretches, and when we did, we went on some runs, but I just thought that's the second team in a row that's physically whipped us here at home, which is frustrating. So, but credit to North Georgia, they're 10-1 for a reason. And they had the best player on the floor tonight, and obviously showed.
Frank Champion is a good player. He had 22 points tonight, and he was really physical down low tonight.
Yeah, he was physical and we were soft.
Yeah.
We were soft.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to win in the Peach Belt if you're soft.
Yeah.
And we were soft tonight. In almost every capacity, we were soft.
And all three of their big guys, the Shinnon-Holm kid and the Bastioni guy, and also they played really physical down low. As a matter of fact, as I look at it, they outscored us in the paint 42-20.
Yeah.
And that's huge right there.
Toughness points. So, I told our guys in the locker room at halftime, man, you're not going to beat a really good team unless you play with some sort of chip on your shoulder and have some heart, and we didn't do that tonight. So, like I said, credit North Georgia, and, we'll see them when we see them down the road.
Well,
we got to move on.
We go to Milledgeville to play Georgia College on Saturday. What's the plan for them? What do we know about them?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know. my assistants know that. We were focused on North Georgia, so we got a quick turnaround. We got to get ready for Georgia College.
Well, Coach, I know you've been a little under the weather here the last few days, and I just want to wish you good health and take care of yourself. And I know you're going to get our team back on track and ready to play the upcoming Saturday. And when we return back to the Storm Dome next Wednesday, get well, my friend.
Thanks, man.
All right. Coach Aaron Coombs of the Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes will wrap up tonight's statistics and scoring. Frank Champion led North Georgia with 22 points. Case Roach had 16 points. Hunter Shinenhelm and A.J. White had 12 points. Giancarlo Bastianoni had 8 points. And Greg Billups had 5 points. For the Hurricanes, they were led in scoring by Lars Nielsen and Philip Burwell. Each had 11 points. Jamari Dean, Devin Higgs, Reggie Rayner, and Jalen Cameron, all 4 of those players had 9 points. Jarrett Adderton had 5 points. Jordan Clark with 2 points, and Gerardo Briscoe with 1 point. Hurricanes never led in this contest. Never led. North Georgia led for 39 minutes and 11 seconds. And as I pointed out with Coach Coombs, they really dominated inside the paint, outscoring Georgia Southwestern 42-20. In the team shooting department, North Georgia was 28 for 52. They shot 54% from the floor. From beyond the arc, they were 4 for 9, or 44%. And from the free throw line, 15 for 25 for 60%. The Hurricanes was 24 for 65, a 37% shooting percentage. From beyond the arc, they were 6 for 21, or 29%. And from the free throw line, the Hurricanes were 12 for 20, shooting 60% from the charity stripe. Hurricanes will be on the road to Milledgeville on Saturday. I want to thank Thurston Clary back at the radio station, and want to give a special shout out to my friend Billy Goodman. Billy, get well soon. We miss you, and get back to work at the station soon. So, not the result we wanted in the boys game. Lady Hurricanes win a tough overtime game, 54-52. Hurricanes dropped their contest to North Georgia 75-66. So until next Wednesday night from here in the Georgia Southwestern State University Storm Dome, this is Rusty Tundy for the Georgia Southwestern Hurricane Basketball Network. Good night. Okay. All we can do. Till next time. All right, man. See ya. Woo. Man. Tell you what, I knew it last year, and it confirmed my belief.
What is that?
Champion's a good player.
Yeah, Champion is a great player, really.
He's a good player.
He's a walking double-double.
Yeah, he is. He's just a dadgum physical.
He's going to need to be. We're going to get after Augusta.
Yeah. All right, Coach.
Be safe going home.
Get well.